Please support me by subscribing to the channel and like this video. I found a wallet, and I wish I never did. I wish I could go back to that day and just keep walking. But I didn't. And that one decision changed everything. It was a cold evening. Nothing special about it. I had just finished my shift, if you can even call it that. I was working random jobs back then. Loading boxes, cleaning warehouses, anything that paid. Barely. That day, I made just enough to eat. Maybe. I remember walking home, hands in my pockets, head down, thinking about how stuck I was. No money. No real future. Just surviving. And then I saw it. Right there on the sidewalk. A wallet. At first I walked past it. Didn't even slow down. You know that feeling. When you see something, but pretend you did. Yeah. That. But after a few steps I stopped. Something felt off. I turned around. The street was almost empty. No one running. No one looking around. Just me and that wallet. My heart started beating faster. I told myself, just check whose it is, that's it. So I picked it up. It felt heavy. Heavier than it should. I opened it. And everything went quiet. Cash. A lot of it. Neatly folded. More money than I had seen in months. Maybe even a year. For a second, I forgot how to breathe. I just stood there staring. Then the thought started. Vast. Loud. Take it. No, it's not yours. You need this. What if someone's looking for it? This could change things. I sat down on a bench nearby. Still holding the wallet. Still staring at the money. I tried to think logically. Find the owner, return it, do the right thing. That's what you're supposed to do. Right. But then another thought hit me. Hard. Where was the right thing when I needed help? When I couldn't pay rent? When I skipped meals? When people ignored me? No one helped me. Not really. So why should I help someone else? I know how that sounds. But in that moment, it made perfect sense. I looked around one more time. Still no one. No cameras that I could see. No witnesses. Just me. And a decision. So I stood up, put the wallet in my jacket, and walked away. Every step felt heavier than the last. Like I was doing something wrong. But also, like I had just solved all my problems. When I got home, I locked the door. Checked it twice. Then went straight to my room. I took the wallet out slowly. Like it might disappear. Opened it again. Started counting. 100. 200. 500. My hands were shaking. By the time I finished, it was around $2,000. 2,000. I sat there in silence, trying to process it. That kind of money could change everything for me. At least for a while. Food, rent, maybe even a fresh start. And then, I noticed something. An ID. I pulled it out. A man around 40. Serious face. Clean, sharp. Not the kind of guy you expect to just lose something like this. His name stuck in my head immediately. I don't know why. It just did. And suddenly, that uncomfortable feeling came back. This is a real person. He's probably looking for it. You should return it. I stared at the ID for a long time. Then I closed the wallet. No, I said out loud. I need this more. I took the cash out. Put it in a drawer. And the wallet. I told myself I'd throw it away later. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every sound felt louder. Every car outside made me look at the window. I kept thinking, what if someone saw me? What if there were cameras? But eventually, I passed out. And that's when everything started to go wrong. The next morning, I woke up to my phone vibrating. Unknown number. I ignored it. It rang again. And again. And again. By the time I checked, I had 12 missed calls. My chest tightened. Then a message came in. I know you took it. I froze. My hands went cold. I read it again. I know you took it. No name. No explanation. Just that. I kept staring at the message. I know you took it. My first thought. Spam. A scam. Just coincidence. But deep down, I knew it was. I looked at the number. No name. No profile picture. Nothing. My fingers hovered over the screen. Should I reply? Ignore it? Block it? Before I could decide, the phone started ringing again. Same number. I didn't answer. It kept ringing. Longer this time. Like whoever it was waiting. Then it stopped. Another message came in. You have something that belongs to me. My heart started racing. Okay. This wasn't random. I quickly got up and locked my door. Even though I was alone, I checked the windows. Closed. I went back to my phone, still staring at the message. How do they know? I whispered. I started thinking of every possibility. Cameras on the street. Someone watching from a distance. Maybe even the owner tracking the wallet somehow. Then a worse thought hit me. What if they saw my face? I opened the curtain slightly. Looked outside. Nothing unusual. People walking. Cars passing. Normal. But it didn't feel normal anymore. Everything felt wrong. I grabbed the wallet. Opened it again. The ID was still there. That same man. Cold eyes. I felt like he was staring at me. I quickly closed it. Another message. This is your last chance to do the right thing. I swallowed. This wasn't just someone asking. This felt like a warning. I typed a reply. Then deleted it. Typed again. Deleted. Finally I sent. Wrong number. 3 dots appeared instantly. Typing. Then the reply came. No, it's not. I felt something drop in my stomach. Whoever this was, they were sure. My phone rang again. This time, I answered. I don't know why. Maybe fear. Maybe curiosity. I put the phone to my ear. Didn't say anything. Silence. Then, a voice. Calm. Low. Controlled. I was wondering when you'd pick up. I couldn't speak. You found something yesterday, he continued. My throat felt dry. I don't know what you're talking about, I finally said. Weak. Unconvincing. A short pause. Then a quiet chuckle. Listen carefully, he said. Because I'm only going to say this once. My grip on the phone tightened. That wallet doesn't belong to you. I stayed silent. And the money inside it was not meant to be lost. Something about the way he said that made my skin crawl. I can return it, I said quickly. Too quickly. Another pause. Good, he said. But now, things are a little more complicated. My heart skipped. What do you mean? He didn't answer right away. Instead, he asked, Did you look inside? I hesitated. Yes, I admitted. Another short silence. Then he sighed. That's unfortunate. What is? I asked. You weren't supposed to see what's in there. A chill ran down my spine. What are you talking about? I said. You'll find out soon enough, he replied. My chest tightened. Just tell me where to bring it, I said. I'll give everything back. This time, he didn't respond immediately. When he finally spoke, his voice was colder. 7 p.m. I'll send you the address. Come alone. And bring everything. The line went dead. I slowly lowered the phone. My room felt smaller. The air heavier. Something wasn't right. This wasn't just about lost money. I looked at the wallet again. Really looked this time. Then I noticed something I had missed before. A small hidden compartment. My heart started pounding. I opened it. Inside was a tiny folded piece of paper. I hesitated, then unfolded it. Numbers. Just numbers. And one word written at the bottom. Tonight. I stared at it, trying to understand. And then it hit me. This wasn't just a wallet. I had taken something I was never supposed to touch. And now, whoever was on that phone wasn't just trying to get it back. They were testing me. Or worse, setting me up. I checked the time. 3:42 p.m. Just a few hours left. Until 7. Until I meet him. And I had a feeling. No matter what I did next, there was no way out of this. I kept looking at the clock. 5:12 p.m. Time was moving too fast. I sat there with the wallet in my hands, trying to decide what to do. Run. Hide. Call the police. None of it felt right. Because deep down, I knew something. This wasn't something I could just walk away from. Whoever that man was, he already knew too much. And if I didn't show up, he would find me. So I made a decision. I put the money back into the wallet. Every single dollar. Folded it exactly how it was. Then I took that small piece of paper with the numbers and put it back in the hidden compartment. I grabbed my jacket and waited. 6:47 p.m. I was already outside, standing across the street from the location he sent. An old building, half abandoned. No lights inside. No people around. Of course, my hands were cold, even in my pockets. I checked my phone again. No new messages. Just that address. 7:00 p.m. Right on time. The door opened. Slowly, a man stepped out. Same face as the ID. Same cold eyes. He looked directly at me, like he already knew exactly who I was. I hesitated, then walked toward him. Each step felt heavier than the last. When I got close enough, he didn't smile, didn't greet me. He just said, "Give it." I handed him the wallet. He took it, opened it immediately, checked the money, then the hidden compartment, the paper, everything. A few seconds of silence. Then he nodded. "Good," he said. I exhaled. For the first time in hours. "It's all there," I said. "I didn't take anything." He looked at me again. This time a little longer. "Not exactly," he said. My stomach dropped. "What?" I asked. He stepped closer. Too close. "You took something," he said quietly. "I didn't." "Time," he interrupted. I frowned. What? You took time, he said. And now I'm late. I didn't understand. Late for what? He didn't answer. Instead, he looked past me, at the street, and suddenly, his expression changed. For the first time, I saw something in his eyes. Concern, maybe even fear. Then he grabbed my shoulder. Hard. Listen carefully, he said. My heart started racing again. If anyone asks, you never saw me. What? I said. But it was too late. Headlights flooded the street. Bright. Blinding. Multiple cars. Doors slamming. Voices shouting. Don't move. Police. Everything happened at once. The man pushed me back. Not violently, but fast. Then he ran. Straight into the darkness behind the building. Officers rushed past me, chasing him. I stood there, frozen, confused. What is going on? I whispered. One of the officers grabbed me. Hands where I can see them. I didn't do anything, I said. Turn around. I obeyed. My heart was pounding. This has to be a mistake, I said. But no one was listening. They searched me, checked my pockets. Then one of them asked, "Where is it?" "Where is what?" I said. "The paper." My blood ran cold. "What paper?" I said again. The officer stared at me, then said something. That changed everything. "We tracked that wallet for a reason." My mind went blank. "What do you mean?" "That wasn't just money," he said. "It was evidence." I felt like the ground disappeared under me. "Evidence? Evidence of what?" I asked. The officer looked at me, like he was deciding something. Then he said, "Of a setup." My heart stopped. A setup for who? He didn't answer right away. Then slowly, he said, "For the person who took it." Silence. Everything clicked at once. The message, the calls, the meeting, the paper. It was never about the money. It was about me. "You mean," I said slowly, "you were watching the whole time?" The officer didn't deny it. "You picked it up," he said. "You opened it. You kept it." Every word felt like a punch. "You made your choice." I couldn't believe it. "This was a trap?" I asked. No answer. Just silence. In the distance, I could hear shouting. Sirens. Running footsteps. They were still chasing him. But suddenly, I realized something worse. I wasn't the victim. And I wasn't innocent either. I looked down at my hands, still shaking. All of this, because I didn't keep walking. Because I chose the money. Because I thought no one was watching. I looked back at the officer. "What happens now?" I asked quietly. He paused, then said, "That depends." "On what?" He looked me straight in the eyes.